Yeah!
Now, I would have to say my favorite angle. Please don't do this because I'm struggling here.
Whoops! Oh!
I didn't touch it.
Welcome back to another episode of Lifted Motors. First, I want to tell you guys thank you so much for all the feedback engagement we got on that Mustang video. That intro of you driving, it was hard to tell who was in the movie.
I know, right?
That was really well done by our man Eric.
Felt like Frank. I did.
So today, 25-year anniversary this
Yes,
year.
it is.
Okay.
Quarter of a century.
We did that on purpose. We'll pretend like that. And we've had numerous people requesting a video on this car. 2000 Viper GTS.
Very unique color. In 2000, this is the only year they did the Viper Steel Gray. They only did 126 of these cars with the silver stripes on them. Rare as far as the color goes, and also even more rare if you had the silver stripes on the car. I love this color because it really shows all the lines on this car.
Yeah, I agree.
Unlike a full black or another color that has a tendency to blend the colors into the lines of the car, so they're not as clean as what they are on a car like this.
There's even like a little dip
little
in
bubble.
the center. Okay.
Little bubble on the top.
I don't think it would be as noticeable if those stripes weren't there. And did they only offer manuals?
Six-speed manual, that's all they had.
That's all they've ever
They had
done?
the 8.0 V10. Standard horse is around 490. This one, we did a little extra to it. We put the Bellinger exhaust and the headers on it. Pumped it up to about 550 horse on this car. But that's about all we did. Other than that, this car is pretty much stock. We didn't really touch it.
It sounds great.
The other thing we did is we did go to the newer rims. These are the Rattler rims. The last model of the Vipers that they did in the GTSs. These are called Rattlers. 18-inch in the front, 19 in the back. I think they're 335s or 345s.
They're fatties.
They are fatties.
It needs it though with how much
There's a lot of meat on
power
these
it puts into these rear wheels.
Yeah, it's like 490 foot-pounds of torque on this car.
We started out shooting from this angle because I believe this is the most beautiful angle of this car. The way you can see the lines where this indentation comes in and then how fat the rear end is here. All these lines, the way that these all come together, man, I think this was their best generation right here.
No question, yeah. Now, I would have to say my favorite angle is right here. Super wide body.
I don't blame it.
This is probably one of the sexiest cars they ever built. I mean, the lines on this car are phenomenal. I know Carroll Shelby had a lot to do with the design input on this car.
Really? Carroll Shelby?
Absolutely, because it really has like fit, feel, and flavor, the old Daytona car back from the 60s.
The other thing you see a lot on Vipers is the crazy big wings.
That's like the ACR cars, yeah. That's more of the racing.
I think I prefer this look better.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very clean, very simple, and all the lines blend together easy. A lot of times when you have the big fin, really it's for racing. It really breaks the lines up too much on this car. It's just such a fluid look that this car has, and I think any of the other cars out there.
I like the paint match Viper GTS here on that rear bumper. That's cool. You got the twin exhaust coming out the center. That's always such a cool look. This emblem here, does that light up when it's on?
It does. That's the old school emblem, first gen Vipers. And then it kind of changed as it went through the different second and third gen.
This is so well placed. Thank you for your service, sir.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I love
Carry
that.
on.
That fits there perfectly. Of course
does.
you did. Does this have a backup cam? Is that a camera right
No, that's,
what is that?
That's where you put a key and open up the...
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's real old school. Well before your time, young man, trust me.
All right. I'm glad I asked that dumb question.
That's a boomer talking to the millennials.
Okay. Now, how does this play here?
These are more for the ventilation for the engine and stuff like that. I think this is more of just a stylized, thing. I think maybe one size does have
you can see
an intake on it. You just have weep holes here, and when we open up the engine bay, you'll see what that's attached to.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I'm not saying I know much about the car. I just drive them. A little leveler here, which is very unique for that time too, as far as on the headlights. But even the whole look of the front grille and everything else, very traditional to Dodge, and it's kind of split grille. This has truly, like all these Dodges, that Coke bottle feel and look to it. It's got some beautiful curves.
You like that?
I do like that.
I like that too. If you've watched any of the other videos we've done on these other cars, you know that this man loves
flip open gap caps.
Flip open. You can't tell me that this didn't play
somehow. I don't know why. Maybe that's why I bought it. We chrome this as we did the rims, so it kind of adds a little more splash to it. But if
what was it before? Like an alloy?
It was. Okay. Yeah, it had more of like a flat matte alloy to it. But again, just the old traditional flap.
Yeah,
it gives it more of that race feel and look.
I might be misspeaking, and it might actually even be like generationally specific on the Vipers, but there is a little reputation for some of them that people are scared to drive them because they have a hard time controlling how much power they got in their rear end. I've heard that. Do you feel like this car is good at planning and getting traction?
Very much so.
You do?
I would say as good as any of them, just because of the horsepower to torque ratio.
Yeah.
So it'll really squat and go. So out of the hole, it really gets traction and gets.
Do you think it
really
gets better
quickly.
traction than the Hellcat?
Oh yeah. There's so much power in this car.
You want to pop this hood and we can look
I do. It's very unique as far as the way the hood opens, kind of a.
Based on the Jeep
clamshell.
video, we'll let him open it. We don't need a repeat
sure what
of
happened.
that. No way, that's awesome. I would have been there all damn day.
It's somewhere underneath here. There it is.
We did a video on the 392 Jeep,
Right.
and it took me a lot longer than it should have to get the hood open. Eric, I'm having a seizure. Oh my gosh.
Please don't do this because I'm struggling here.
Yes, I'm feeling better right now, baby. Sweet redemption.
So there's like two latches on it. There's one that you push down here.
Wow.
And then there's another latch in here that you open up with. So when you pull down, it actually gives some lift to the hood. And then there's another one here that opens and lifts that. And then the hood opens up like that.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah.
So what is that?
That's an air intake.
Wow.
Yes.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that until somebody gives us some shit online, right? That's gotta be it. It's throwing air into here, it looks like.
Let us know in the comments below what that is. We're gonna learn today.
I just drive it. I don't make
What
it.
that guy say so kindly to us on our last video, you better know stuff before you say it on YouTube.
Yeah, right.
So we're not even gonna pretend like we know. We don't know. I love the sound of this car.
That's beautiful, yeah.
really
I mean,
is.
it's
I think that's-
laid out incredible.
When you stand up front and you see that kind of front quarter panel view, it kind of has that look and feel, that Hot Wheel car.
Yeah.
It really does.
And you gotta be careful so you don't crack or destroy the hood. So if you hood in place here like this, and there's actually a metal bar that runs across the top. So when you're closing, you really wanna put your hands on that area and not try to get here where you could potentially crack the hood. So you wanna give it a nice shut.
Well, let's go have fun with this thing. We've got two GoPros going and a handheld because Eric can't fit in the back seat. I think it's cool how all these gauges all angle towards you. Pretty simple interior. Nothing crazy fancy in here. All very functional. This obviously is aftermarket. He did a stereo. Give us a little PO. Yeah! I can tell how much easier it is to drive.
It is, and it really grips. In other words, you don't get squirrely with it. I mean, it's a straight line when it lights up.
My footage I'm getting here is so bad because I'm just moving my arm everywhere. Ooh, oh!
I didn't touch it. I did not touch it.
I know you didn't. I know you didn't. Oh my God. That was the wind. This is about as raw as it gets because we are having every technical difficulty you could possibly imagine. Our interior cameras are falling over. Exterior camera just fell over. Sean's got his shirt off.
Shawnee.
We did not hit it. Well, that's good, Sean. Get him that shirt. We got a whole film crew today. Got Eric, the main cameraman. We got his father here today, working assistant. And then we got Sean just for moral support.
You can feel this thing overheating or getting hot. When I step on it, it actually pushes through.
There it goes. Whoops. Hey.
up.
Every guy thinks they get a sports car, and that means they get all these girls. What we got is we got topless dudes coming out to watch. All right. Okay. That was what you call a hot box. We've talked about how you found these cars. Your story on this and how you got this is pretty sweet.
Yeah, well, this is my wife's favorite car. I bought one of these brand new in 2000, and I ended up selling the car like 4 years later. She goes, why'd you sell it? That's my favorite car. Fast forward about 6, 7 years, I'm looking for a car for my daughter. Now, of course, I'm looking for something for myself as well.
We're there, you might as well.
It's a Dodge.
It's called efficiency.
I located this car online, and a young kid up in Utah had it, needed to like sell it, so I threw him a number, and he was like so grateful. He said, you know what, I gotta tell you, I needed the money so bad to buy this property. And fortunately, I was able to triple my money on it, so it was a blessing that you cashed me out real quick. The car was in this kid's barn, and when I looked and found it, it looked bad. Dust, dirt over the car. Threw him a number with what I thought the car was probably worth. Come to find out, when my buddy, Eddie Martin, who's like the best Viper tech in the country, goes and picks it up for me, he said, Mitch, it's a brand new car. I said, what do you mean? He said, I've looked through this whole car. He said, it's just filthy. Other than that, it's brand new. There was only 3,000 miles on it when I got it, so we gave it a great bath, and I mean, you could still smell the resin inside. It was an amazing find, a true barn find. All the cars, I've been very fortunate to have found them like I did. We're on the look for something else, so.
As you always will be for the rest of your life. That's just a car person thing. You get your new one, and there's like a little lull where you stop looking every single night, and it's gonna be different for everybody, and then you're right back there just looking at all of them. My wife gives me such a hard time about that. But the thing is I just enjoy keeping kind of like a temperature gauge on the market.
Yeah.
What things worth, what's out there, what things are going for, the trends and that kind of stuff. I just enjoy it. And I think a lot of you guys are the same way, which is why you're probably watching the video.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of times it's just you have a love for a certain car, a certain era, whether it's from your childhood or that car just does it for you. The many different cars that were built during that time in that muscle car era, some people have an affinity to a Dodge Dart or an AMC or a GTX or a GTO, Charger, Challenger, Cuda, whatever it may be. They're all so unique in their own way, and everybody has their own history and allure to that specific vehicle.
Your childhood took place at a really cool time for automotive.
Very fortunate, very blessed to be in that sweet spot of an era, let's say. I just wish we could see more of them on the road. You know, if people would drive them instead of keeping them in their garage. You got to get out, drive them, put them on the road.
If you guys haven't had a chance yet, go check out the Charger, the Challenger, the Mustang videos. I'll throw some on the end screen here so you can see how he gets out and actually drives these things and does exactly as he's saying. Thank you for another video. If you haven't seen the Challenger one, you got to go see that. That's from that video. If you guys have been watching my YouTube videos, I was doing a 90-day shred. The 90th day is today.
Chips and salsa tonight.
That's what I get tomorrow. Isn't that exciting? But you'll see the link in the bio where you guys can actually do that exact 90-day program that I did.
Get shredded.
Below. You got to do it. So enjoy. I don't know. That was it. Goodbye.
I need to get some of those lifts in my heels. I used to be as tall as him one day. You get heel things in there, I know you do. You're not that tall. I've seen you with shoes off.
We got some lifts. I'm packing here, I'm packing here, I'm packing everywhere. I got socks everywhere, baby.